Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys about something that I really feel needs to be discussed, as well as it's something that people don't really think about or have the knowledge of, so I wanted to talk with you guys about it today. Their life. But I do want to talk to you guys about an alternative that you can get instead of an iguana that kind of has the same features and same things that people like about iguanas, is a Chinese water dragon. This is my Chinese water dragon, Riddick. As you can see, he looks very similar to an iguana. I think iguanas have a little bit different of coloring. I think iguanas can get a lot lighter than he can, but he can get that turquoise color like the blue iguanas have as well. And I think some people think that Chinese water dragons actually might be prettier because their face is a little bit cuter, but they're not all one color like iguanas. They kind of have more of a pattern to them. They're a lot more docile than iguanas. Like an iguana wouldn't sit in my hand as well as he does. He kind of moves around a little bit. When I first got him out, he was kind of squirmish, but they can get used to that a lot better than an iguana can. An iguana, it takes a lot of time in order to do that. Also, I'm not moving him around a whole lot, so that's why he's not freaking out as much. Now I want to talk about the downfalls of iguanas, why you shouldn't get an iguana, because people don't really know these things before they get an iguana. First being that they get really big. He is almost full size. An iguana will get probably about triple his size right now. They get about double the size of a full-grown Chinese water dragon. And then the second downfall is that they are very expensive because they get big. They need a large enclosure. He needs a large enclosure, but not near as large as an iguana. He is perfectly fine just sitting around. Iguanas need a lot more space to move, especially to eat. They need a lot more space to have a better appetite. This guy doesn't really. He's a very, very good eater, like I said. The third reason why iguanas don't make good pets is that they have a very bad behavior with being a captive animal with humans. They're not very docile like he is. He's skittish, but he's not going to fight back like an iguana would. Also, with his skittishness, I can work with him and hold him a lot more and get him used to it. He just looked at me. But with an iguana, it takes a lot of time and patience, and you might get nipped. And the last thing is that overall, iguanas are a lot happier in the wild. I'm sure he would be a lot happier in his native habitat. Even iguanas that are born and bred in captivity, they need a lot more space than a human being can provide, unless it's like in the zoo. So lastly, I just want to talk about that getting an iguana is not impossible, as well as I'm not saying don't get an iguana. Just realize that it takes a lot more work and it takes a lot more money, and you should always be prepared before you get the iguana. There's so many people that have such happy iguanas and are very beloved pets, and it works out. But for most people, get the animal because they think that it is going to be this beautiful animal, and then they have so many downfalls down the road. But I'm not saying that you should never get an iguana. I would personally love to have an iguana. They're actually my favorite animal in the whole entire world. But at this point in my life, I could not get an iguana because of my income, the space I have, the time I have, etc. So I got a Chinese water dragon, which is the reason why I think Chinese water dragons are a good alternative. I had to put him up because he was squirming around a little bit. But thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you guys who are thinking about getting an iguana, and I hope that you guys all decided to get Chinese water dragons. They're a very, very good animal. I love my Chinese water dragon. I have a very big passion for Chinese water dragons now, but iguanas will always be my favorite animal. But thanks for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to see more videos from me. Bye guys.